Hello, Normans, and welcome back to this week's Norman News. I'm Grace Suomi.
And I'm Jacob Getty. Stay tuned for news on the Texas abortion ban.
And more on the California oil spill. Around the school in 15 minutes,
this is the Norman News.
Hello, Normans. As many know, a few months ago there was a law passed throughout Texas called the Heartbeat Bill that announced that abortion would be illegal after 6 weeks of pregnancy. This law sparked up an unbelievable amount of controversy amongst the states, leaving women in the U.S. fearing for their rights. Peaceful protests have broken out amongst many states called women walks, where women are protesting for their basic rights and control over their bodies. This week, a Texas judge stood up and blocked the law. Although this did not go into effect, many citizens are hoping for a change and to get the rights of their own bodies back. Now to Jacob with National News.
Thanks, Grace. The Korean drama Squid Game has been under recent criticism after Netflix subtitles have been found to change the original meaning of the show. Squid Game is about an alternate world where people in depth compete in deadly games. Fluent Korean speakers claim that the closed caption subtitles in English are so far off that the original meaning is often lost. Netflix hasn't yet responded to this outrage, and the series has proved hugely popular since its release last month. It's now on track to become Netflix's biggest original series. The plot sees a group of people tempted to play a survival game, and they have a chance to walk away with tens of billions of Korean won if they win enough of the games. Now let's send it to Eden with more entertainment news.
Thank you, Jacob. A major oil spill off the coast of Southern California has forced Huntington Beach to completely shut down. A pipeline in the Pacific Ocean has leaked thousands of gallons of oil into the ocean, creating a deadly layer of oil. On Monday night, state officials updated the potential oil spill amount to 144,000 gallons, meaning it was worse than initially believed. It is not yet clear what caused the spill, but the oil spill is already affecting wildlife, such as fish and birds. 350 people have already volunteered to help clean the oil spill along its massive 30-mile stretch. Officials are still investigating the cause of the spill, but are expected to have some answers within the next few days. Now let's send it to entertainment news.
Thanks, Eden. On October 5th, protesters known as the Extinction Rebellion have invaded a Louis Vuitton show in Paris during Paris Fashion Week. This group has walked down the runway holding a sign that had said, "Overconsumption equals extinction." The activists had walked so calmly down the runway that many thought that this was part of the show, but the protesters is pointing toward the climate crisis that is happening around our world. Their motive is to stop the fast fashion caused by big brands, which are leading to more and more clothes being bought each day than are being dumped into landfills. These protesters were tackled off the runway by security guards, as the producer of the show had said, "Not on my watch." This was not the first time they had struck a runway. Last year, they did this at Dior fashion show in Paris, holding a sign with the expression, "We are all fashion victims," protesting the effect of fashion industries on our planet. Now to Natalie with this week's movie review.
Venom Let There Be Carnage was released on October 1st, 2021, following the events of the original Venom movie that came out in 2018. Eddie Brock struggles in finding a new normal as he attempts to get used to his new life and coexist with Venom. Hosting the alien symbiote, Venom grants Brock superhuman powers that enable him to become a deadly vigilante. While trying to rekindle his career, Brock interviews serial killer Cletus Cassidy, who escapes from prison. Cassidy is also host to an extraterrestrial named Carnage. Brock and Venom need to work together as one to take down Cassidy as the horrors that he brings. Be sure you don't miss the mid-credits scene.
You should be extremely afraid. Thank you for bringing us collectively to this moment. It is a moment that so many have dreamed of claiming, history starts today.
The guy you work for is an evil person.
I don't work for him. My firm works for him. Are you gonna behave yourself tomorrow?
I told you I'm gonna do my job. I'm a reporter. I follow people that do not want to be followed.
What about the allegations that you recruit the most vulnerable for tests that end up killing people?
Your time to go.
Finish, Mr. Brock.
Was that a threat?
You had to learn how to hide in plain sight. I'm pretty good at it. But you suck. Whoever you are.
I work at the Life Foundation, and I need your help. We found something. We call them symbiotes. Carlton Drake believes that the union between human and symbiote is the key to our evolution.
I'm feeling really sick. I'm hearing a voice. Eddie. You're not real. You were just in my head.
I'm gonna need Mr. Drake's property back.
I don't know. Why would we do that?
If you're gonna stay, you will only hurt bad people.
The way I see it, we can do whatever we want. Do we have a deal?
Are you willing to sacrifice the one thing you hold most dear?
You should be extremely afraid.
What the hell are you?
We are Venom.
Thanks, Natalie. Venom looks so cool and scary. What a great way to start off this Halloween season. Speaking of Halloween, I'm going to be a boxer. What are you going to be, Jacob?
You know, I'm thinking about dressing up as a samurai this year. Well, make sure you get your tickets now for Venom. It's going to be coming soon. And let's send it to Alexa with this week's food news.
Thanks, Grace and Jacob. Burger King has launched a new campaign called Keep It Real Meals. This campaign emphasizes their change from using artificial ingredients to more cleaner and organic ingredients. Burger King has banned over 120 artificial ingredients, making their meals with less chemicals and more natural flavors. They also removed the color blue from their branding because they claim that most foods are not blue. The opinions on their new campaign are very controversial. Some people can taste the change in their meals, and others still taste the artificial and chemical flavors. That's it for this week's food update. We will see you next week.
Thanks, Alexa, and hello, Normans. Welcome to this week's weather forecast for the week of October 15, 2021. This week in Los Angeles, we will see mostly sunny, cloudy skies, with cool temperatures ranging throughout the high 70s. There's a 10% chance of rain throughout the week. Today, it is sunny with a high of 79 and a low of 55. Saturday, temperatures will stay at 79 degrees with a high of 57. Sunday, it is partly cloudy with a decrease to 78 degrees. Going into the week, we will see a high of 76 on Monday. Tuesday, we will continue to see a high of 76. Finally, on Wednesday, we will be in the high 70s. Thank you for watching this week's forecast. I'm Natalie, and have a great week.
Thanks, Natasha, and thank you for tuning in to this week's Norman News. I'm Grace Suomi.
And I'm Jacob Getty, and we will see you all next week.